Hello and welcome back to another nail video. Today I'll be using my mannequin to do a set of acrylic nails. These are the tips I'll be using, and the mannequin has already been prepped. And here I am sizing the nail tip, just trying to make sure that it's going to fit from sidewall to sidewall. And since this nail tip welt is a little big, I'm going to go ahead and cut the edges off of that so it can allow for a better fit. I'm using the KDS glue today, and I'll apply a drop of glue to the natural nail to the tip, and then go ahead and place the nail tip on, hold it for a couple seconds just for it to stick, and there you go. That's how I'll be applying all the tips for today. And after I've glued all the tips down, I'll go ahead and shape the tips. Next, I'm going to use my sanding band and my E-file to go ahead and etch the surface of the nail tip. I'm just trying to remove the shine so that the acrylic can adhere to the tip a little better. Okay, and here is my favorite part, the acrylic application. As you saw, today I'm using Young Nails acrylic, and I am picking up my first bead of acrylic and I am placing it directly below where the natural nail and the nail tip meet, and I am patting that acrylic in place, and I am making sure that I'm pulling that down. And then I'm picking up my second bead of acrylic. I am placing it right directly above the first, and I am gently patting the front of the acrylic down, and then the back of the acrylic, I am blending that in with the other acrylic that I previously placed. Again, picking up a smaller bead this time and placing it towards the cuticle area, making sure that I am pushing the acrylic back so that it does have a nice flush look with the cuticle. And then I blend that acrylic down, and I make sure, you can't see it here, but I am constantly wiping my brush so that I have a clean brush. And then I am adding my last bead of acrylic to the tip of the nail, just so that it does have a little strength to the actual tip of the nail. Okay, and just like before, I'm placing that first bead of acrylic directly below where the tip and the natural nail meet, and I am gently patting and pushing that acrylic in place while I am guiding it down the tip of the nail. I normally try to follow a 4-bead method. Sometimes I'm able to pull it off in 4 beads, sometimes I'm not. I think whatever method is best for you, that's the one you should follow. But again, I try to follow a 4-bead method. And so here I am placing the second bead directly above the first. I'm gently patting and pushing that acrylic in place before blending it down the acrylic. I placed my third bead of acrylic directly above the second bead, and I gently pat and push that acrylic in place. Again, I'm trying to blend the acrylic with the acrylic that's already been laid before I go in with a smaller bead of acrylic for the cuticle area. And again, I go ahead and push that acrylic back so that my cuticle is flush, and then I blend that in. And those are the steps I use for my acrylic application on all my nails. So I'll let you all watch and enjoy this part. Okay, and once all the acrylic has been laid, I use my file to tap on the nails just to make sure that they're dry before I go in and file and shape the nails again. Okay, and after the nails have been file shaped and buff, I use alcohol to cleanse the top of the nail before I go ahead with my design. So I decided to do a French tip design on the pinky finger, and here's how I do my French tips. If you do have any suggestions or ways that I can do it a lot better, please leave them in the comments down below. So I decided to do a rose on this ring finger, which you'll see here in a minute, and I'll be using the blooming gel, and I did purchase this blooming gel from Amazon, and so I just apply a thin layer of the blooming gel to the nail. And then I use a dotting tool with white paint, white polish, to go ahead and do my rose design. And I'm just drawing curved lines around in a circle for the outline of my rose, and I think it turned out pretty good. Rose turned out super cute, and so for the middle finger I decided that I'm going to go ahead and paint that finger red as well, and this time I'm going to attempt to do a 3D flower, which you'll see in just a second, and it was my first time attempting to do a 3D flower, and I actually think it turned out pretty cute. last but not least, I decided to go ahead and add some stones to this set. I think it needed something else just to make it pop a little more. So I'm adding some stones to the pinky finger and the ring finger. And this is how the nails turned out. They are so cute, and I'm so glad that I kind of pushed my limits this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next nail video.